Hello, I was about to do my makeup, but I decided why not film it. So, okay, does anybody else have like a not great hairline? Because same, I mean, it's always been this way. It's not just postpartum. Okay, so I got dressed today. I'm wearing, this is my outfit. Here's a update on the bump. Nothing crazy. I put my hair in a little bun because it's a mess. But I wanted to do my makeup really quick and I thought, why not film it? So I have some like fake eyelashes on. You can kind of see there's some of the glue underneath ones. My lips are so chapped. My skin is breaking out. This is life. So let's get started. I am going to start off with my eyebrows. I feel like everyone needs to do something with their eyebrows. Like this is a personal thing. Okay, this isn't an attack if you do this. I don't like it when people got full glam, full beat, or like wear like, okay, people who you know are wearing foundation, but their eyebrows like disappear into their face. At least put a brow gel on, you know? So I'm just lightly filling mine in. This is the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. I'm literally doing it so light. Like, that's it. But do you see how much more fuller this eyebrow looks? And it just looks like an eyebrow, which that's what it's supposed to look like. I'm heavy breathing right now. I'm 20 weeks pregnant, but I feel like I breathe like I'm 32. Easy peasy. Perfect. That one actually looks a little bit darker. There we go. Little pencil helps blend it in a little bit and gets your hairs going the way that you want them. That looks good. Do I want to wear eyeshadow today? Not really, but I'll put just a little bit in my crease. I'm going to take my concealer onto a fluffy brush, like this. And I'm just going to take that and just kind of brush it over my eye. If you really want to clean up the look, carving out your eyebrow will definitely do that. You can just use a flat brush, angled brush, take your concealer, kind of cut it out underneath. That'll make it look super sharp. This also helps cover my dark circles right in here. See, my eyes already look so much more awake from that. I'm just gonna use bronzer. I am using the Benefit Hoola bronzer. This is an OG palette. So I worked at Ulta, specifically for Benefit in Ulta, for almost 4 years, I think. And so whenever you work for a brand, you typically get given the new releases. And so I remember when this palette came out. Now listen, all my makeup is probably expired, but I don't have the money to replace all of it right now. But this is like my go-to bronzer. It's the only bronzer I actually have right now. I need to get some new ones. If you have a favorite bronzer, let me know what it is and I want to try it. So I'm just taking regular Benefit Hoola. Okay, also, why did they discontinue their blushes and then come out with new ones? Which I've heard their new ones are great, but also these were great. Anyways, I am just using this to give my eyes a little bit of definition. So I'm going into the crease. The crease is literally the crease of your eye. So if I was to open it, it's right in there. You're going back and forth, little circles, just to help everything blend. So that way it's not just a line, it's at least a little bit blown out. Now something that I like to do personally for my eye shape is I'll get a denser brush like this. And I'll take a slightly darker color. This is Hoola Caramel, so it's slightly darker. And I just kind of take it on the outer corner. So I take it on the outer edge of my eye and just blend it into the crease, like so. Gives me a little bit more definition. I have pretty round eyes, or kind of more almond, and this kind of gives it that more round shape. I kind of take it a little bit in the crease, and then take that fluffier brush we were using before. I'm sorry, I keep just looking at myself, not the camera. And blend, blend, blend. There you go. And if you want, you could put a little shimmer on. I think I will. This is the Natasha Denona palette, the Mini Glam. This one is so pretty. Was gifted to me. Thank you, Wreath. And I am just going to actually apply with my finger. I'm gonna apply Golden Flesh. It is gorgeous. I'm just gonna kind of tap it in. Her eyeshadows are so buttery. I love a good little shimmer. Boom. That eye is done. If you want to clean it up even more, I'm going to take, I think this is Blank Type. Don't quote me on it. It's the brightening powder from MAC. This is like my favorite highlighting powder. I am an OG Jaclyn Hill lover. I'm using this to highlight my brow bone. And I remember in high school buying this to set my under eyes. And my under eyes were bright. I love a brow highlight. Beautiful. Okay, I need to put chapstick on. This is just Aquaphor. I feel like it needs a little bit of definition for like eyeliner, but I don't want to wear eyeliner. So, black eyeliner pencil, and I'm actually going to tightline my upper line. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio. So what that means is I'm actually going to lift my eye. I don't know if you can even see me. I'll do this side first. And just go right underneath my top waterline. See, that already gives it a little bit more definition. If you want your eyelashes to look fuller, that's a great tip. Because it just makes the bases look a little bit fuller. It gives a little bit more definition right at the base of your eye. Okay, foundation. I'm not feeling a lot today, so I've got my Iconic London Radiance Booster. I'm going to mix that with the Young Living foundation. Say what you want about them. I know they're an MLM and essential oils and whatever. This foundation smacks. I'm going to mix those two together. I actually don't know if they even still make that foundation. I just had an extra bottle in my makeup desk and I love it so much, so I was really excited. I'm gonna take my sponge, blend it out. Sponge is going to give you the most natural looking finish. A brush is going to give you more coverage. Fingers, I feel like that's pretty close to giving you a lot of coverage. It's not my favorite just because I feel like personally I don't like the way that applying with your fingers does, because I feel like a brush kind of helps take away some of the excess. Sponge, because it's damp, definitely soaks up a lot of the excess. So if you've got like a super full coverage foundation, but you don't want to look like heavy, I'm sitting on my feet so they're falling asleep. A sponge is great because as you can see, it's soaking up some of the product. Now, they're not the most sanitary, but they're not too expensive, so they're easy to replace. Take whatever's left. Always bring it down your neck, just slightly, just so that way you don't have a line. Also, I've got a rash on my shoulder because I've got eczema. Okay, I'm gonna need to adjust you because my feet were falling asleep. Okay, I have you on my Octo Buddy. I was like, it never works. And I was like, because of your phone case, Brenna. So just take your phone case off. So I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Ultra Creamy. I've got eyeshadow on my hand. This is the only thing that I have found that like really covers my dark circles is the Tarte Shape Tape. But the original one is entirely too drying for my under eyes. It was too dry when I was like 20 years old. So now that I am about to be 27 years old, I definitely don't need anything drier to tell me that I'm old. So I love the Ultra Creamy. It is a little bit lighter coverage wise, but I feel like the finish is perfection. You guys, I got my first paid collab and I'm actually so shook by it. I'm gonna film it on Monday, and then I should also hopefully have my pain-free birth vlog going up next week. Pain-free birth, not vlog, pain-free birth video uploaded soon, hopefully next week. My husband edits my videos, my long form videos, and so he's been sick. Can I breathe? Not really. This is the Bondi Bay Nude Sticks. That is a lot. Bronzer kind of thing. My son dug his fingers into it, and so there's that. I'm going to take this one. This is just the Ultimate Blending Brush from e.l.f. And you're always going, so applying bronzer, I always do it from not necessarily my ear, because I feel like if I went for my ear, that would be too low. I start, like, this is my cheekbone. I literally apply it, like, right there, right under it. And then you always want to blend up, because if you blend down, it'll just look dirty on your face. And then I take whatever's left over from blending in that cheek, and I pull it up on my forehead, and then pull that on the side of my nose. If I wasn't wearing eyeshadow, I'd put it on my eyelid as well. So I'm gonna do the other side. And then on the side of the nose. This side is a little bit more intense since I applied a little more bronzer on this side, so I'm gonna add a little bit more on this side. Less is always more because it's always easier to add more product than to take away. So for my under eyes, I'm using the RCMA No Color Powder. It's been beat up because I use it a lot. I take that with one of these little triangle puffs. I have more of these coming in from Amazon, so don't judge me by how gross this one looks. And I just dab it right under my eyes, because even though I don't have necessarily a lot of under eye wrinkles or anything, I definitely have creases. Everyone has creases under their eye, and I find that this helps keep it from creasing the least, is just doing light little dusting of powder, and then I just dust it away. I don't leave it on for very long, because if I leave it on for too long, I find that it can be too drying. RCMA No Color Powder so far has been my favorite for this. If you have a favorite under eye setting powder, let me know. Okay, bronzer. Use this fluffy brush from IT Cosmetics. Take my hula and just kind of set it all in place. You could just do just straight up creams, just use cream. I like to use a little bit of powder just to make sure everything's set and stays all day. Now blush, we're going to take an angled brush like this. I need to clean my brushes, I know. Milani's Luminoso, love this blush. It's one of my absolute favorites. I'm just gonna kind of dab it, get the excess, and then just lightly apply it. Give myself just a little bit of color. I don't want a ton because this isn't like a very blush heavy look. Just to give my cheeks a little color, and then this blush isn't like a matte blush, it's a shimmer. And so it gives the skin a beautiful glow. Now's about the time that I usually set my eyebrows. So I'm going to take my Got To Be Glued hair gel, a little spoolie, put just a little bit on there, not a lot, and then just kind of set my brows how I want them. What's crazy is buying a huge tube of this hair gel and then like a huge pack of spoolies is still cheaper than a lot of high-end brow gels. And this one I feel like actually works because first of all, this hair gel is like hardcore. So it's going to hold your eyebrows in place all day. About that MAC powder. So I'm actually gonna take the MAC powder that I said earlier. I'll figure out what color it actually is. And I'm just gonna take my under eye setting powder and I'm just gonna set. I think I had a little bit of brown eyeshadow. I'm just gonna take a little bit and brighten those under eyes. I'm noticing a difference. I used to do this all the time in high school. Pretty. That color with my pinky finger. This is a Z palette. Does anybody remember Z palettes? I have eyeshadows that are broken in here, so I'm trying to be careful. I've actually got Makeup Geek eyeshadows in this palette. I am obsessed with Makeup Geek. I'm so sad that they're no longer a company. I loved their eyeshadows. They are some of my absolute favorite eyeshadows. I use them sparingly because I want them to last forever, but I know that's probably not super hygienic because they're pretty old. Okay, I think we're done. If you want to apply a little highlight, you can. Benefit's Cookie is so pretty. I still have my Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop, and I still use that one all the time. And then I also love the Hyper Real Glow from MAC. This one, gorgeous. If you're a makeup artist, you need this in your kit. I would open it for you, but my son destroyed it, so it would fall everywhere. But I will open it carefully and take just a little bit and put that right there. Like, that's insane. Do y'all remember blinding highlight? I miss it sometimes. Okay, actually mascara on the bottom lashes. I normally don't wear this much makeup. I normally do like concealer, maybe some foundation, bronzer, blush, lashes. So this is just fun. And so I'm gonna grab a setting spray and then I'm done. This is the makeup. I don't feel like wearing lipstick, so this is what you're stuck with. Spray of Life, MAC Fix Plus. The smell of this just makes me so happy. I love the way it smells. Okay. Like that smells like good makeup. And then I'm gonna take the True Botanicals Overnight Lip Treatment. It is supposed to be like a nighttime lip treatment, but my lips are literally about to fall off, so I forgot to put it on the last few nights. Now when I do put it on, it works. See, I have those little dots from the setting spray. Sometimes I'll just dab it in, but most of the time it's just because it's still wet. And that's it for the makeup. And it looks so glowy. I love it. I wish I would have done my hair because I feel like it would look a little bit cuter. But thanks for watching and watch me do my makeup and hang out with me. If you love makeup, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and that's it. I'm gonna film a outfit of the day today because I'm doing a 30 days of fits challenge on my Instagram. It is at Brenna Birkins on Insta. Sometimes I share them on my shorts, but I haven't been super on top of that. Also, my hand is orange. I feel like I have ADHD today. But, all right, that's it. Thanks for watching.